Okay, so I was recently contacted by Top Don to test out their product, which is the TB6000Pro. It is a battery charger and battery tester in one. So off the box, see, it's fairly sturdy material that they use. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Connectors, cables, seems all good. Right, the packaging, excellent. So next thing we're gonna do with this one is try to test out with the battery charging. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the TB6000Pro to charge this battery. It's been discharged from a truck, so we're gonna try to use this to charge this battery right now. I got the app. It's already been connected to the TB6000Pro, so I'm gonna connect the positive and the negative. Okay. Let's go with quick charge. So it is trying to charge it. 25%. So we'll check up on this later, see if it's able to bring it back. So right now it's at 50%, that's what it's saying. 6 amps is what it's charging. I also have the app connected to the tool. And right now it's saying that it's at 50%. Charging time's already been an hour. Okay, so I've been charging for a while now. So this is one of the I couldn't say that's an issue, but once I leave for a while and then I get disconnected from the device itself, there's no button here for me to tell this to connect again to my Bluetooth on my phone. So right now, I basically have to stop it from charging physically from the machine so that it would look for my cell phone again. So not really a problem per se, because I still have the display here. I know what mode I'm at, I know what percentage I'm at. Okay, so it's been a day, so I left it overnight. Now it's at 100%. Now we can do the actual testing for the battery. Okay, so now we're gonna do battery testing using Pico Diagnostics, of course through the Pico scope. So channel A is gonna be connected to voltage on the battery, and then channel B is gonna be the amp clamp connected to the starter. So just like the TB6000Pro, we have to punch in the information for the battery. So this is a 12 volt lead acid. Right now it's sitting at 20 degrees centigrade, measured by thermal gun. And then okay, CCA 500, and then we start the test. So we press start. Okay, and now it's asking us to crank the engine. Okay, now we're gonna let it do its thing. Okay, so it's gonna give us a report. Okay, let's see the report. So it's saying that it's at 60% state of charge. The battery's good, right? Battery's good, but requires charging. So right now, capacity is 94%. Okay. Okay, so red on the positive, of course black on the negative. TB6000Pro, some glare. Okay, saying 12.3 right now. So my cell phone is already hooked up. Okay, let's do battery test. Okay, do next. And of course, it's going to require the information for the battery. So as comparison to the Pico scope, this one does not require the temperature of the battery. So, but okay, regular lead acid, flooded, CCA 500, and then we're gonna start the test. So this does not require for us to start the engine. So we just press the next. and it's going to do the testing, and there you go. And so it's saying that CCA 500, state of health is 72%, state of charge is 60%. Alright, and then you go down, it's saying that the internal resistance of the battery is at 7 milliohm. Let's look back on the Pico and what it said earlier. So state of charge is at 60%, so that's the same. The capacity, well, this one doesn't say much about the capacity. It says state of health and state of charge. So capacity for this battery is 94% as far as the Pico is concerned. Internal resistance is 7.36, which is not too far off from the TB6000Pro. Capacity is being stated on CCA, but battery is good but needs charging. And this is also the same thing that the TB6000Pro is saying. Good battery, right? Please charge. So, almost the same. So, as far as the battery testing, yeah, you can use this. Good. Okay, so the battery that I charged with the TB6000Pro earlier, I put it into this truck right now. And this was the report from the TB6000Pro. It's saying that, okay, battery needs to be replaced. Okay, CCA, of course, that's 600. State of health is 59%. And of course, we charged that, so the state of charge is 100%. And the test value that it got was 461. All right, so internal resistance for this battery from the TB6000Pro is 6.5 milliohm. Now, I did the same test, of course, using the Pico and the report. Of course, initial voltage, state of charge is 100%, same as the TB6000Pro. The lowest voltage was 7.9, which is not too good. Voltage drop 5 volts. The internal resistance is close to the TB6000Pro, which is 6.94 milliohm, but the capacity, the Pico is saying that's 504, where the TB6000Pro is much lower for 61. Okay, so after we did all the testing and the charging, so my opinion, good tool to have. You've seen the comparison with the testing as far as comparing it to the Pico scope. Of course, a Pico scope, you need to crank the engine to be able to do the test, and this one you don't really have to. You just plug it in, do the test, and that should be it. So good tool to have, especially for the price point. So yeah, recommended tool to have.